The man accused of murdering Sunshine Coast teenager Daniel Morcombe has appeared in a Brisbane court. Lawyers for the 41-year-old man say he'll fight the charges and will be appealing for bail in the Supreme Court. Today, Daniel's parents, Bruce and Denise Morcombe, visited the Glasshouse Mountains site where hundreds of searchers are trying to find the boy's remains. Imogen Brennan reports.
The accused man, who can't be identified for legal reasons, appeared briefly in the Brisbane Magistrates Court. He sat silently without handcuffs in the dock wearing a brown prisoner's jumper and jeans.
Have you talked to him this morning?
I have, yes.
How is he?
In the circumstances, he's doing all right.
The 41-year-old man is accused of murdering schoolboy Daniel Morcombe, who disappeared while waiting for a bus on the Sunshine Coast almost 8 years ago. He's facing 5 charges, including indecent treatment of a child and interfering with a corpse. The accused man's lawyer says he'll defend the charges.
I do hold instructions to make application for bail in the Supreme Court when we've undertaken all of the necessary work.
The man was remanded in custody and will face court again in 6 weeks. He was taken to the Arthur Gorrie Correctional Centre west of Brisbane, where he'll be kept separate from other prisoners for his own safety. Bruce and Denise Morcombe didn't attend today's appearance. They said they weren't sure anything would be gained from seeing the accused man, apart from it being extremely upsetting. About 100 police and SES volunteers have continued a difficult search in dense scrubland on the Sunshine Coast. They hope to give the Morcombes what they now want most, a son to bury with dignity. Bruce and Denise Morcombe visited the site today, which they've described as a muddy jungle.
I need to know where Daniel is and just need to know what sort of area he was taken to.
The Morcombes say the website dedicated to their son's foundation has been overwhelmed with donations and messages of support since the accused man's arrest.
It does make you stronger. It just makes you feel that you're not alone. I mean, Saturday night was such a shock, and we sort of don't really know how we feel at the moment. But yeah, messages. It's been really nice to read all these things.
The Morcombe's lawyer praised the family for their brave determination in persisting with the search for their son.
Most of us in everyday life cannot stand crimes against children. The second, and I think almost equally the same, on the same level, is the drive that have been shown by Bruce and Denise and the boys, but particularly Bruce and Denise. They've resolved that they would not stop until they found out what happened to Daniel.
Despite their tragedy, the Morcombes are determined to continue fighting for child protection. They're hoping the Queensland Government will help to fund their efforts.
If it was not for the generous donation of a businessman on the coast to pay the rent here, we actually would have run out of money some months ago, and the foundation logically would have folded.
We'll sit down with the Morcombe family and work through how government and the family can make sure the foundation continues to be a very effective one.
After almost 8 years of investigations, today was just the beginning of what's expected to be a long court battle for the Morcombes. But Daniel's parents say the time spent searching for their son has taught them how to be patient, and they're preparing themselves for a long road ahead. The accused man is due to reappear in court next month. Imogen Brennan, Lateline.